we'll mute that one, and we'll unmute that one, and we are live, and we are back on Sunday night. Hello, everyone.
Hey, happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday. It has been a very, very busy weekend. These chairs were empty about 30 seconds ago, so trying to catch up.
Brian's like 4, 3. I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't have anything open on my computer. Sorry, guys.
Yeah,
Anybody in the chat?
behind.
I haven't even been able to say hello yet.
I do this. I set up all the lives. You know, we missed a lot of people today. We tried to get into all the lives that were happening today. It was a very busy day on YouTube, and we're running around the house. The good news is most of the holiday decorations are now
Christmas
put away.
is finally
we are back
put away.
to our normal background here.
I am the type of person who I like to pack up Christmas like the day after Christmas, if not like the Christmas night. Like I love it, like leading up and having the whole season and everything. The house is all festive, and then I'm just ready to clean it up. So us putting it away on the 8th is like unheard of.
Last present gets opened on Christmas, and Julie starts taking the lights off the tree.
It's like, true.
Can you get that out of here? Can you get that out of my living room? So, but the good news is now that we hope everybody had a great holiday season. We thank everybody for joining us last week. That was one of our best chats, and this chat is flying already. So we're trying.
Who do we have here? I'm sorry, guys. I'm finally logged in. Let me say hello myself.
We have everybody. We have everybody here tonight. So we'll scroll through. We'll say a couple hellos.
Yeah, go ahead.
We'll say Meg was our first one in. So thanks for coming over.
Or is it because I didn't play with the camera before we started?
Felicia was here early too, so apparently our live was more important than Greg's birthday. So,
happy birthday!
Happy birthday to Greg! Thanks for coming in
and our live is not more important.
Cruise Nuts, Mike and Tracy. Hello. They had a good video this week. If you haven't checked that out. Definitely go walk the dinosaur over there.
I loved it. I shared it right away. I was like, that's great.
Cruising on the high seas is here. I don't think Mike's actually going to go to bed. Everybody guilt Mike into staying, so he hangs around here.
We're going to see you soon, though, in what, 21 days?
21 days. Mm-hmm. I'm always backwards when I try to point to things behind me. How do you guys get good at that? I'm not very good at that. Lauren is here. Hello. Eddie.
Brooklyn in the house.
And Eddie. Okay, we know too many people.
Meg, we missed your premiere by about this much, but we watched your video tonight too. Awesome. It was on with the kids when we were watching it.
Welcome to everyone who came over from the Moonlight Mafia raid. We have a few new people here in the chat, so thank you for coming over. Let's see who else we have here.
Did you say hi to Huddle? To Eddie and Laura?
Okay. Hi to Eddie and Lucy.
Oh, hey guys.
Hello. Let's see, who else do we have tonight?
Tony Diaz.
Hello.
How's it going, Tony?
Look who's back.
Tara, we were talking about you. I said, we haven't seen Tara lately. I said, usually I see her pop up or you like, comment, post, whatever, or live. And so, we were talking about you. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had
Auntie Mama's Kitchen is here. She's new to us. She's coming over from the Moonlight Mafia, so hopefully she sticks around for a little bit.
Thanks for checking us out. Hopefully we don't disappoint.
Tony G is here. Thank you for stopping in. Hello, everyone from the high seas of Mexico. Oh, Tony, where are you? Let's see. And Julie, do you have your rights?
Tonight? I have not stopped talking about it, and I've had it a few times on my own. The tiramisu martini.
That guy's here.
I did not think about it tonight.
Hello, Antoinette. Thank you for.
I do have a drink with me tonight. And it's my good old-fashioned, regular old... Hold on 1 second. I'm telling you what I'm drinking. It's just a regular... I just made it. Regular old dirty martini. Vodka. I do vodka or gin, but this one is a vodka.
So we hope dry January is going better for everyone else than it's going here.
We did commit. And we lasted...
We said we would hold off.
I lasted a full day. Did you last a full day?
No, kids did something and there was yelling involved.
And you know what? It's kind of like a diet. Like you feel like if you feel like you fall off the wagon, you should just get right back on. And then I don't know. We have a live.
Cindy is here from Sigley Media. Hello. Let's see who else do we have. I think we got everybody.
Oh, really
Cindy
good,
from Ocean. We have Eddie's and Cindy's. We need duplicates of every name. So that's what we need. So we need 2 of everybody.
Right.
Destination Fun is here. Is that our standard text? Alice is here. Hello, Alice.
It
We'll
is.
see you in a couple.
They said, "Shush, Brian. Let the lady speak." See, normally I'm interrupting him. Today he might be interrupting. Come on, you had to follow it up with that. Anyway, let's go. Let's talk about what we're going to talk about.
Well, okay.
Guys,
so what are we talking about tonight? Because apparently I'm not in the loop on what we're talking about tonight.
We have been so busy today.
Rob and Katie are here.
And this week. We're always busy. Who am I fooling? But so are all of you. We get it. Like, we're all, like, life just doesn't stop. But we didn't get a chance to talk about, we know what
Paul
topic.
Is here. Hello, Paul. Tony, I'm still catching up on the chat.
That's fine. Well, then I'll wait.
No, go ahead. You go. You do your thing.
Well, no, I can't.
Hi, Bruce.
See? Uh-huh.
I'm good.
No, wait.
No, these people are very important to me.
Me too. And I love that you say hello.
Mm-hmm. No, you don't.
It's just not. As soon as I start talking, you interrupt me.
Go ahead.
All right. Anyway, so
anyway. No, I don't.
Yeah. Okay. We're not funny. Anyway, we're talking today. We know what we're going to talk about.
We do.
We actually had 2 topics. We couldn't decide. I think we're going to talk about both, but then that turned into an argument. But that turned into an argument after another argument. And when I say argument, these are just like civilized marital disputes. I don't know.
So, let us know if your channel also has creative differences.
No, Oh, this is gonna be good. All right, so we decided that we were going to talk about, and
there's more than kicks going on here tonight.
No kicks yet.
No,
not yet. Not yet. We're not even there.
We're still
not
leftover
even there
kicks
yet.
from last night.
So.
All right, I'm good.
Do you want to tell the story about what happened?
It's a story of a lovely lady.
Do you want to just bring up the topic and see what people have to say?
So
I'll default to you.
So this has been
my love.
Now we all know there's lying going on here.
Oh, I love you.
Man, I didn't even touch this yet. But it's not going to be that kind of show. That was yesterday. But congratulations to the Z Show on his 10-hour live yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
If you haven't
we
had
jumped
time
in and said hello.
Go check that out.
Z.
Check that out on the.
So proud of you, man. That's a way to hang for 10 hours. That's awesome.
No, so what do we want to talk about tonight? So I put up a poll yesterday because there was a bit of an difference of opinion, we'll call it. So we'd like to know.
It's not a difference of opinion.
No,
there's a whole. Okay.
It's totally a difference of opinion. So is that.
So we're going on the carnival celebration. Cannot wait.
Yes,
Kids are so excited. They've been watching vlogs like all day, and not only today but before. But now I feel like something. I don't know what happened, but something in them amped them up, and all of a sudden they're like, "Wow, maybe us." They're like watching the vlogs like crazy. They can't wait to go. We can't wait to go. We can't wait to get there. We have gone out of Port Canaveral before. We've gone out of Galveston before. We love to go out of Bayonne because like that's super close. But to get to Miami, we're a family of 5, and all 5 of us are going. To get to Miami, if y'all watched the vlog from us coming home from the Carnival Magic when we left out of Port Canaveral last April, you saw that we got in a car accident. I mean, it was just like, and we're good, solid drivers. We drive a lot. We've driven that stretch so many times before. We're comfortable driving it. We're comfortable driving it any which way. Like me and him will switch off. We'll do it all. It's between if we go to Port Canaveral, it's 16 to 17 hours. If we go to Miami, it's about 19, 20 hours straight. That's like straight, like eating in the car, stopping minimal. We're okay with doing it that way, or even trying to find a hotel and stop halfway. But we have 5 kids. It's a long time in the car. I did the same thing you did on the vlog. We don't have 5 kids. I swear to God, and we're never going to have 5 kids. I love kids. I love our kids. We're a family of 5. We have 3 kids. Sorry. Thanks for catching that.
So the epic debate always comes down to now we all know what's going on in the airline industry right now.
That's just it. It's not cheap anymore.
We are not a travel news channel, but we will always say there's always issues with any kind of travel. But when you're dealing with air travel, you're dealing with the costs of flights and luggage and
They charge you like
parking
for everything now too, and
delays and rerouting and
plus even without all that, even if we went back and it was super easy and cheap, and even if it was a free flight, you're still wrangling 3 kids through the airport with luggage, and I gotta go to the bathroom, and no, the light's on.
I'm not paying for them. I'll just say.
No. So yeah, like, well, any kind of travel with kids is a hassle, and that's why we have a channel. But yeah, I mean, it's difficult. It's challenging. So our debate was, do we fly or do we drive to Miami? We have to go to Miami on the Carnival celebration in May. And we really were going back and forth. We were analyzing the costs. Now,
Cruise Nuts, don't make me turn this live around. I'll take it right back to Moonlight Mafia, and we'll have Josh and Chastity take back over.
Don't make me turn this around.
I'll turn it right around.
I like what you did there. So, Brian, who has a spreadsheet for everything, of course, he has analyzed every single cost, right?
Yes.
So if we drive, what time are we going to leave? How much food do we have to have in the car? How many times do we have to stop to go to the bathroom? How much is gas a gallon, like for every state along the way? How many gallons are we going to need? How much is food going to cost? When are we going to need this break? When are we going to need that break? So he literally analyzes it to the T and knows, and overestimates, but slightly, but knows how much it's going to cost us to drive down and back, plus our time.
Yes, well, Rob, that's what Rob's bringing up. If you all have the time, so this is the Carnival celebration,
and we love road trips. So you're right, we love road trips. Time is hard.
Time is hard. This is a cruise that is going to be happening before our kids get out of school.
Right at the end of their school year.
So we're going to try and squeeze this one in as tight as we can here. So we're going to try and limit as much.
We really wanted to be on the FRGC. Yes. We knew it was a great trip. We want to be on that ship, and it is a week that we can do. And our kids, who never miss any school for anything and have excellent grades, we're comfortable with them, with taking them out, especially for things like this where it's travel and they're getting to see other places and countries. So that's a whole other debate. That's a whole other debate. Anyway, we're going to take them out of school.
But we are going to have to take them out of school. But we did some timing calculations as far as what it would take us to drive down and what it would take us to drive back. And this time-wise, it's really the same as a flight, because the flights that are available for us are going to be leaving on Thursday.
Well, there was a ton of flights, but we were looking at the most economical flights for us. And if I told you guys, and drop in the chat if you do this too. I don't know if we're like the norm or if we're like the not norm. And I make fun of you for analyzing, but like I think I even spend a longer time looking at the times of the flights and which airport, and should we do one ways both way, or should we do a round trip? Like, I mean, literally I spend hours and hours and hours, and I go back and I look at them again and again and again to try to figure out, like, should we leave, Thursday night? Should we leave Friday morning? Should we leave Wednesday night? Like, that's crazy.
Now, Wanda, who says you can't do that if you're driving? I mean, just saying. I can do that.
You can do what?
I can eat, drink, and take a nap while I'm driving.
Well, if I'm behind the wheel.
No. It's a joke. Let's see.
Gullible?
Let's see here. Hold on. MGM. So flying from EWR to Fort Lauderdale is about $300 cheaper. I was surprised how much cheaper than flying. Yes, and so MGM.
Thank you, Tony Diaz.
The other thing that we have up in our area, and this is a big debate, and we've talked about this with several other channels, is there are a lot of small airports out there. So by us, there's Allentown Airport, there's Trenton Airport, there is
ABE is super close, and we do really well out of there. So
there are a lot of other airports that have smaller airlines that have some other opportunities for flights. So we try to avoid Newark Airport just because. Well,
we don't, but it takes us longer to get there. It's
there's inconvenience.
Parking is trickier, although we do have family and friends local that can give us rides, drop us off, and pick us up. So we're blessed with that. But a lot of times for ease and whatever, we choose to drive because, again, we have 3 kids. Everything is harder with these 3 young kids. They're not older kids. So yeah, this has been the debate. So what happened, Bri? What would you guys do? What do you think? Okay, here we go. Let's take a little.
Well, it's been going back and forth. We have
yeah, but I want to give them the whole lowdown. Hold on 1 second. We leave we have to be the cruise is on a Saturday. It's in May. We're probably not going to have any kind of crazy weather. Probably not going to have to worry about like snowstorms or hurricanes or anything of that much. But we do know that flights get delayed. So on the scale of worrying about whatever, I always want to fly in at least a day early. This would be on the lightest end of worrying about. Like I would actually be okay with flying in really early day of cruise. But so we have 3 days. We fly in the day before, the night before that, or the day of the cruise.
Hold on, there's a good comment. I just want to put this up here.
Okay. We could fly. Then we have hotel costs because we break down the costs on that too. So we have the flight cost, the hotel cost. Do we need a rental car, or will we be able to take shuttles? Looking at all the different flights, I'll just give you the one that probably looks the easiest for us is the closest airport, the small airport into Fort Lauderdale and not Miami. So we would probably have to either rent a car or Uber or really
to answer Tony's question, do the small airport mean connections? So these are all things to take.
Great question, but this is a direct. AV does go direct.
When Julie and I travel without the kids, we are okay with the connections. Running through the airport with 3 kids isn't actually as fun as it sounds. I know it sounds really cool, and there was that movie like Home Alone 2 where they're running through the airport and stuff. It's not like that. There's lots of yelling, there's screaming, there's occasional hitting. But cruising on the high seas has if I'm driving, I'll take the auto train. But
we've looked into that. I would love that.
We looked at the cost, and they charge you per kid, and it just added up.
I feel like we need to get that. I feel like we need to get to the point because I feel like we're dragging you guys out. We don't mean to, but like this has literally been our turmoil for the last weeks, or even longer. And it gets to the point where Brian is just like, "That's it," and he doesn't mean this, but he's like, "We're just canceling. I'm not even dealing with this. We're not doing this."
So Blaine says, "Let me end that. Just drive, and you can enjoy the things you can't see." No, I definitely
we agree with you.
That, yes,
but we are still in a car. We're not in a bigger van or an RV or anything of that sort, and we are limited on time because we do have to worry about our work schedules. We have to worry about the kids' school schedules. So it's not like we can extend that down. We really are on a limited time budget.
So the one piece of this that I think every gentleman in the chat can agree with me on here is, if we're going to drive, we're getting there as fast as possible. We're not stopping. Nobody's allowed to pee.
I actually don't disagree with you there. I'm the same way. So I'm like, let's just go.
The last time we drove to Port Canaveral, we left in the afternoon, and we actually had it all planned out that we were going to get there at about 1-2 in the morning, and we hit some traffic. There was some issues with
in all of our vlogs. I always get Brian in traffic. He's funny. He's like,
no, but we ended up pulling into Port Canaveral at 5 a.m. Or maybe it was even closer to 6 on Easter Sunday. So we got to enjoy the mass on the beach, which was good.
Oh my God, that was amazing. Yeah. So what we did is we have friends that had a place down in Cocoa Beach. So we were able to drive down there and get into town and stop and have a few hours before our boarding time. So we were able to freshen up a little bit and just kind of relax and take a quick cat nap. And it was a beautiful condo on the beach. So we were able to catch the mass, Easter mass on the beach.
Hold on, we're going to time out. We're going to say goodnight to Andy. Thank you for coming over. Thanks for checking us out. Maybe we'll see you next week. But thanks for stopping over. But yes, like you were saying.
So we're debating this.
Tony wants us to put Katie in the suitcase.
Not a bad idea.
When she was under 50 pounds, perhaps you would have been onto something. But
she's still pretty close.
But anyway, so we did. We kind of made a decision. Well, half of us made a decision.
So this is how it goes. I am researching flights like no end. Brian is working his butt off to no end. And I come across a great flight deal, like the best flight deal that we've come across.
And drop it in the chat if this is grounds for divorce.
And I'm like, I call him. He's like, I'm really busy. What do you need? I'm like, nothing. We're good. I'm letting him do it. He's going to do his job. It's fine. But I'm like, this is a really good deal. And I'm looking at the days. And again, I agonized so long during the day for hours that I was afraid that I was actually going to lose the deal because I had to eat and I was going back and forth to airports and back and forth to airlines. And finally, I was just like, you know what? I'm booking the flight. I booked the flight, which is fine. But okay, so all of you, everybody's gonna have different opinions here. But Brian and I, we have, despite what it may look like now, we have a great marriage. We have a great family, and we make decisions together for everything. We do
except
everything
for this one.
Well, I was gonna say everything we do is joint. We don't have separate bank accounts. We don't have separate everything. Anything. Like everything we do is together. So, listen, I am not sorry that I booked that flight. I am a strong, smart, intelligent, independent woman who knows how to make a good decision when I can make one. And that's exactly what my argument was. Okay? That's
so
exactly
when her flight gets delayed and my car arrives in Miami.
But so I don't. Okay, so from there, here I'm like proud of myself, and I'm like, okay, he's gonna be mad. I know you. You're gonna be like, can't believe you didn't just call me. I can't believe you didn't just text me. But I'm still like, it's okay because I made the right decision. It was the right call. It was a good choice. It's a great price. We've already done all the analytics here. We've already done all the analysis. We know the price to go down and whatever. This is saving us time. It's not a lot of money. We're good. Brian comes home. We're in the car. We're driving, and the topic comes up. Now, he doesn't know I've done this yet because I'm like, I'm waiting. Like, how am I going to tell him that I did this? And, all right. For all of you other haves out there, let's talk for a minute about, y'all know when you have a great idea and you're like figuring out how are you going to get them to think it was
Meg's idea.
How are you going to get them to think it was their idea? Like, like you're thinking in your head, like, okay, how am I going to get him to think that it was his idea to begin with? Yeah, see, Meg, that would be awesome. Mm-hmm. Let's do that. Yeah.
The car would be so much quieter.
You're going to take the kids, though.
No, you want to take them on a plane. Anyway, I'll be driving. I'll be listening to my music.
The funny,
and it would be like
we're not even this is just the boring part of the story. We're not to the funny part of the story yet.
So we are
I can't decide how I'm going to tell him.
So we are definitely.
This is why I need my drink.
We are definitely the kinds, and we always recommend this whenever you book a trip. Sign up for the loyalty programs. Sign up for if it's an airline, mm-hmm. if it's a credit card, if it's a cruise line, if it's a hotel. Always sign up for and make sure that anytime you book anything, you use that loyalty number so you get your points. And Julie definitely did that.
Yes, I did.
But what's cool about that is those loyalty numbers are usually tied to your email address.
But I knew that.
So the way Julie decided to tell me about this decision was Google put a reminder on my calendar.
Yeah, but I had deleted everything else before it got to your calendar because I was like, but some people listen, some people sneak around, some people do whatever. Hey, I book us trips and save us money. Come on, people. So anyway, it was
so funny. Explain to me how the airline that cost more than the driving saved us money because it's saving us. Is that like Common Core math?
So listen. So the funny part is we're driving and the topic comes up and Brian has no idea yet. He does not know yet. He didn't find out until the next day. Later in the next day, which I was planning. I was like, okay. I'm trying to time it. And you guys know you're trying to time it out just the right way. Just the right time to say, hey, listen, I did something awesome. You're going to be so happy. And then with that, the words come out of his mouth is, well, we're definitely not. Blah, 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 blah. And he goes off on this rant. So after this whole long spiel about, we should definitely fly. And I'm like, yes, here we go. Hey, Brian. He's like, oh, we're definitely. No. And I'm like, okay, not a good time. Because we were on the way to my dad's birthday. Say happy birthday, my family.
This end of the story, though.
Well, yeah, but what do you mean then? Well, yeah, but so anyway, I decided not to tell you, so you don't know yet. So the whole night goes by.
None.
The whole night goes by, you don't know, and the next morning you go off to work, and I'm like, and now I'm thinking, clearly I'm gonna tell you. I mean, hello, you're on the flight, and I'm like, okay, so
I'm not gonna waste it. I mean, come on.
So we're like,
somebody booked a non-refundable fare.
That's not true. It's totally refundable, and we have flex, and we have whatever. Shit.
I win.
No, I won this one. Anyway, so anyway, he doesn't know, and I'm just like, well, like I'm gonna figure out. But in the meantime, it was just a funny. So then we bought was it Mega or Powerball? It's over like $1 billion. And we don't buy a lot of lottery tickets, but of course you got to buy those big ones. He goes out, he buys a lottery ticket. This is like the next night, and so Brian goes to get the lottery ticket, and he's sitting at the computer. They haven't done the drawing yet, and he's like, "What'd you do? Already win the lottery?" And I'm in the kitchen, and I went, "Ooh." And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" He's like, "Why is there so full line?" And I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about.
And that might have been $37 at Candy Crush or something. I don't know.
I'm getting red. So so Brian found out, and I'm like, well, I wanted to tell you a different way. He's like, I just can't believe you didn't tell me. So that was our whole thing. And I think I texted him, Mayday, Mayday, Mayday. He found out. I didn't tell him yet. He found out.
Yeah, and the best part of this is when you find out that your friends
it's a dirty martini, dirty vodka martini.
This, so thank you all for voting
I'm not
in the chat.
I'm not letting him near the reservation.
The bill for the difference between flying and driving will arrive in your inbox.
So we're flying.
By the time this live is over.
We're flying. So I think the point of this live, this chat, this discussion is a couple things. First of all,
travel is stressful. So leave it
Thank
to
you,
your.
Tara. Hold on a second. So, you're in charge of the little mouse here.
Oh no! I intentionally skipped.
Tara's got my back.
Well, if you've been watching the chat, it's pretty close to 50-50, which is kind of cool and kind of what I expected. There are some of you here that are like, yes, we're driving, right. and had we planned this better, the idea I actually had, and we're gonna do this. So I want everybody in the chat to be prepared. We're not gonna do it for this cruise, but we are going.
We started dry January. We really did. We just didn't make it. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I did, but
I identify as February.
Okay.
But so what we're gonna do, and we're not doing it for this cruise because somebody already made some plans. But what we are gonna do is we are going to drive to a cruise.
We've already vlogged this, and it did not go well for us.
We're gonna drive to a cruise out of Florida, and we are gonna stop in every state along the way. And we are going to pick up.
Listen,
not in the same car, but we're going to caravan down. So we're going to stop in Virginia, and we're going to pick up.
Let's do a cruise that way.
Then we're going to stop in North Carolina. We're going to stop in South Carolina.
We'll pick everybody up along the way.
We're going to stop in Georgia and pick up Eddie, and we're just going to all drive down like a big caravan down to Florida.
We'll caravan down I-95 or at least the East Coast, and we'll pick you all up on the way. Let's do that. So, I do love that idea. That would be really fun. But anyway, the whole point of this was traveling is stressful. These decisions are not easy to make, and there is no right or wrong. Like it's not only about money. It's not only about time. It's not only about, adventure or whatever. Like there's so many factors, and it's like you really agonize over it. And sometimes done is better than perfect, right? Sometimes you just got to do it. Sometimes you just got to pull the trigger. Is what I did, and I blessed my husband with not having to worry about the decision anymore because it was made for you. You're welcome.
You see how she frames things? It's
hey. I'm a good spouse.
Take a detour to Boston and don't forget. No, we would never forget about you, Tara. But you'll start it.
Tara, we gotta make it. I've never been to Boston.
All the way down the coast, all the way. We'll do it all the way.
Yeah,
down.
you start it, or anybody above you. Come on, we'll just make our way down. Although I really want to do a cruise up there too. I want to go up to. I want to leave out of Boston. So I don't know. My question to you guys is, for all of you people, couples or in relationships, is this like a no-brainer? Would you absolutely no problem book something like that without consulting the other? Or would you be mad if the other did and didn't consult you? Because I'm still.
And Julie didn't think we could get an hour out of this. She's like, that's going to be like 10 minutes. I'm like,
well, I had so many other things I want to talk about, but we just drag things out. Oh, thank you so much. It's very kind.
Thank you so much.
She's like, Julie wins. Yeah, I know. Thank you.
Oh, stop. Thank you.
Oh, come on, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Very funny. It is our life. We know that we open our lives up to you guys, and please know that we really are who we say we are.
Do we know Lee from Atlanta?
Oh, I don't know. Lee from Atlanta.
Well, she just gave us a super chat, so thank you very much. And if we don't know you, welcome in. Thank you very much.
And she is extremely smart.
And she's going on Oasis.
56 Days Oasis. It's one of our favorite ships. I mean, we're gonna be on Oasis.
Oh, well, she's coming up. You're going from 18 up to where Oasis is in Bayonne right now. No, what day is it? Oasis is in Florida right now.
Yeah, but she said 56 days. So 56 days. I can't do the math. What are we? Like, it's spring. I don't think Oasis will be up in New Jersey yet. It's still gonna be down.
That's no problem.
So Lee, you are super, super smart. I love you. A, no way I'm driving if I can fly. And B, better to ask forgiveness and permission. That is my motto in life.
I'm
really
feeling very outnumbered. Who said blink?
What?
No, somebody said blink if I need help.
Oh, come on. Stop it, guys. Stop. We love you all. Thank you so much. That's
they're what they're doing right now.
It's going to Brian's fly fund. But what I started to say before is okay,
so Oasis is still in Miami.
Yeah, we really do.
I love that show. That's probably our favorite show. My favorite show. We're just gonna take a left turn. We'll vlog. We'll just or the live. What are we doing now? A vlog. A live. What are we doing? Go ahead. I'm lost.
No, I was saying we really do open our lives up. We are who we say we are. We're exactly like we are in person. What you see here. And sometimes we probably overshare a little bit, but that's okay. We love y'all, and we really appreciate everybody here who's here in this chat, and everybody who's going to watch the replay, and everybody that we're going to run into on a ship one day. Please, we always say this: if you run into us on a ship or anywhere else, please say hello. We absolutely love to know that somebody out there is actually watching and finding value in what we have to say.
And to be clear, this came up in somebody else's. We are huggers. It's okay. It's fine.
But that's it.
Yeah, no, that's where the relationship ends. It stops there.
That's it. We love what we do, and we're happy to be out there. So hopefully we provide a little bit of entertainment, and you can learn from my wisdom or our mistakes. Either way.
I hope I never run into you. I prefer to walk up. Well, that works too. That's fine. And then Blaine made a very important comment because two guys
walking to a bar.
We're gonna
third one ducks. Sorry. Katie told me a joke today. Okay, ready, guys? I'm sorry. I know I'm getting totally derailed. Katie told me a joke today. She said, "Mom, what's a taco's worst enemy?" And I'm like, I don't know. I'm thinking. I'm like, where's this going? She was Caitlin. She came up with it on herself. I was like, okay, that's pretty good. Sorry. All right. Back on track.
Well, you know what we'll do? We're going to change topic here because Blaine brought up a good topic here and said, I can't wait till we all hang out in New Orleans. Or no, wait, hold on. Did I say it right? New
Orleans.
No.
Yeah, no, it's New
You
Orleans.
gonna drink your water too?
I don't think New Orleans has water. I swear to God, guys, I've had 3 sips. So
I hope you did.
That's all. I'm having a good time. That's all.
Yes, I'm actually going to start a whole nother channel on that, and it's probably going to do better than this train wreck. Excel tips.
Oh, that's a good idea.
It's a good idea.
You should give some Excel tips. Yeah, I'm not kidding. Your spreadsheets are crazy.
Actually,
insane.
I thought I was good with that stuff, but I have some people that work for me that do stuff in Excel that I'm like, how the hell did you do that?
The key to success is knowing exactly who you need working for you.
All right, but we don't need to talk about Excel. We need to talk about.
If I hug Brian, what's that one?
Should I put that on the screen or that's a no? Because that would be in that. Yeah.
Okay.
How tall are you, Biscuit? I mean.
Well, hold on a second. What would be today?
Are you taller than Josh?
I want to see Josh and Blaine next to each other. How tall are you, Blaine?
I think he's 6'4". Let's see. All right. Hashtag vloggers. Oh yes, that's a. Hey, that's a good point, Eddie. Do that. Hashtag vloggers. If you're going to be on the vloggers, we want to know who we're going to be meeting up with in 21 days or 20 days. We fly in.
Yeah, we are logged in, so we are checked in. We checked in last night it was close to midnight. A lot of people experienced some problems with. We're going to shift gears a little bit because this is the other thing we're going to talk about.
Here. Hello, Mike. How are you? Thanks for joining us.
We're all checked in. We're going to be going down to New Orleans. We are flying there, but that was done a while ago, and it's only Brian and I.
No, that one we're definitely.
The kids will not be with us. It's way different when you have to buy 2 plane tickets versus buying 5, and of course, like paying for whatever luggage fees and everything else. So. I'm losing my train of thought. We fly into New Orleans. New Orleans. I'm sorry. I really do say New Orleans.
Call Blaine out. Well, now you're called out to your ears, so now you got to talk. Now you got to talk. Let's see.
We don't mind the stalkers that come in the chat. You guys don't have to chat at all, but we love when you do.
Danny
we love
says,
to hear
"Is this pick on Brian tonight, Julie?" Danny, you haven't apparently been with us for very long, because that's what it's like every night.
It is not.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. I defend myself just as much.
Let's talk about that.
Okay. We're going to be on the vloggers. So hashtag, what were we doing? What did we say, Eddie?
Blaine's 6'2".
There you go. What do you mean?
Oh.
Yes.
You do not have to do that. Thank you
Tony.
so much. Team Brian, because we stick together.
Tony,
I too have a wife who makes executive decisions. I love you, Tony.
Tony, we really need to run into you on a cruise, or come with us, or we'll find one that you're going on with. Like, we would love to cruise with you.
Short people tonight.
So much fun. So we're gonna be on the vloggers. It's gonna be a good time.
The photo thing messed up a lot of people.
Are you talking about you and Josh?
Yeah, that's got to be what you're talking about.
Well, it's so funny because I'm like, guys, let me get a good angle here. And I'm like, oh, I don't even have to try. I think the first thing I said was, you come up to his armpit. Love you both.
Let's see. Rob says he didn't have any issues checking in, but he didn't check in until like 10 today.
Thank you. That's what I was talking about.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you, Rob. So some people did have some problems with the photos.
Be on the vloggers.
They were having problems with the photos. They said like that it wasn't picking up the right angle or whatever. Although you handed me the phone. We were actually on. That's when we were on. You handed me a phone. You're like, we're checking in. You need to take your photo. I held up the phone. I'm like, I took the first one. Guys, it's only for security things. It's the picture that they pull up when they run your card. It's not a big deal. It's not on anyone's wall. It's not on anyone's whatever. Everybody's like, it has to be a good picture. Nobody cares. Like, listen, take your picture. You're going on a cruise.
We're getting caught up here because we fell behind a little bit. Tara says she has NCLs in Boston and Bermuda in July 2024. I have 4 families that want to go together and they want me to plan it. Would you guys consider doing a group out of Boston? Sure, we can get that set up for you. Absolutely, send us an email and we will get that squared away for you. We have another group on Norwegian. Hopefully, some of them are in this chat.
It's so funny, not funny, but like ironic.
Funny,
no, funny, ironic.
Does that make you laugh?
Like a black fly in a Chardonnay.
Yeah. No, we took that 2 totally different directions. Those of you who saw
we are yin and yang. We really are. So Tara, we're running a group cruise for another person that we know on NCL. It's going to be a Mexican Riviera cruise, And it's been such a fun experience. It's such a good experience. And they're really great to work with group. All of them are. But
I think of that regularly, Laura.
That's been said before, right?
I know, yeah. Waiting on the.
I feel like. Hold on.
E-docs.
Okay.
It takes 24 to 4. Oh yeah. We didn't even check for the e-docs. We just made sure as soon as we got the green check marks, we just kind of stopped there and. Oh, would you stop?
What?
I don't know what you're doing. Oh. Meg says, but your hair does look.
It looks what?
Your hair does look great, Julie.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
How are you going?
Because I don't have good hair days, but I really appreciate that.
How are you going to bring pork roll?
I don't know. I'm not funny. We know that. I'm not funny. I just try to come up with things.
All the pork. We're gonna have to. Yeah, there's this is an issue. So like, do we just check all the pork? Like, I don't know how we're gonna have. We might have to ship it. Like we might have to.
I'm starting to think we need to just invest in a pork roll company. We need to start our own How We Cruise pork roll company. Taylor Ham will be forever forgotten. I know. I take a sip of my drink then. It looks like I'm done. I swear to God, I'm not drunk.
Yes, you might. Apologies. Let's see. Cruise Nuts logging at NCL. And look it up in the top right. Okay. Okay, so your e-docs are in the top right corner.
Yeah.
Okay, where are we at?
Oh, somebody asked that question in one of the groups today, and they said, "How do I print out my?" This is kind of something.
Danny thinks you're funny. You guys are going to hang out on the bloggers then apparently. Yeah, you see, Danny's going to be.
Yeah, that's awesome. Cannot wait. I hope. Please come say hi. Please let's hang out.
Eddie, we have so much stuff stacked up that we have to ship to you.
Eddie, I am not kidding you. Like, you are we have like 5 things, and
there's going to be like
people.
A tractor trailer showing up at Eddie's house. He's going to be like, what
and
the hell
every
is this?
time.
The How We Cruise tractor trailer.
Let's not get carried away. Every time I go to get it all organized and whatever, like life happens and whatever. But there's the next promise. How we pork roll on the seas. It's happening. It's happening. So what I started to say, let me finish.
Ideas flowing like boobs.
I want to go back because Tara had mentioned NCL group cruises.
Yes, go ahead,
and we're organizing an NCL group cruise. We've been on NCL. We're going to be on NCL in a few weeks. Mm-hmm. And they're a great cruise line to do groups with. So I think that's a great idea. Let's talk. We'll figure it out. And we can definitely help you out with that.
NCL definitely has some very cool things happening with
makes it super easy too
in 2023 that do make group cruises on NCL very desirable. So we got to find the right ship and the right itinerary because we've already got the right deal. We just got to find out where everybody wants to go and when and how and where and yes.
Ideas flow. Rob over there, and then we got Tony Diaz with pork roll soaked in bourbon. You guys are cracking me up. You guys are cracking me up.
That's the money idea. I don't know if that you try it first, Tony, and if it works out, then we'll buy in.
Well, since we brought up that we're going to be on NCL, in 21 days. And since Tara brought up that she's looking into NCL, and since we just mentioned we have another group doing NCL, you guys know that we love Royal. You know that we've been on Carnival and are going on Carnival again. We also really love Carnival, and you know that we've been on an NCL. Let's talk about NCL for a little bit. Can we talk about that?
Well, let's talk about to move it right back around to where we started, where I didn't know what this topic was going to be tonight. So I made a thumbnail thinking I knew what we were talking about. And then Julie says, let's talk about NCL tonight. I'm like,
I see what you did there, Tara.
Mm-hmm. So, but
yes. We were going to talk about NCL tonight, and then we decided to talk about flight, but we wrapped back around to NCL. So
but that's good because we're 45 minutes into the chat. So go ahead. Let's start with the topic you wanted to start with.
Stop. I will just say this. Yeah. The Red Sox game before. Well, because me and Tara had said, she said you need to come up to Boston and you need to go to a Red Sox game. And I said, well, only if they're playing the Yankees. And that we were like, ooh. We both went, ooh.
And buy NCL stock too. Yes, it is.
Much
It
love.
It is at a pretty good price right now, if you're interested in that sort of thing. And Cruising Koozies has joined us.
We
New to the community. So if you guys have not checked out Cruising Koozies yet, please do so. Give them a like and a subscribe. And thanks for stopping in.
Thanks
and
for
you missed
back.
45 minutes of fun already. So you're going to have to go back and watch the replay because you definitely missed out there on something. I don't really know why,
or you saved yourself.
One of the two, but you never know when it comes to us.
So how's NCL stand apart from the other companies, and what makes them good for groups? You want to take that, or do you want me to answer my own question?
About it, so.
Well, they have their free at sea. So I think their free at sea is what makes them stand apart, and it's so easy to wrap in those things and those amenities. Like, it's so easy to wrap in your drink packages, your gratuities, your specialty dining, your money towards your excursions, all of those things. And then it's all wrapped up into one tiny, neat little bow. The whole group gets it. Super easy. From an agent standpoint, too, we're able to, on the back end, really make sure that we can guarantee that your rooms are going to be where and what, and that you have enough for your group. So
there's all sorts of NCL comments popping in here. So drop your comments about NCL in the chat, and I'm going to put them all up on the screen here for everybody.
Well, can we answer any questions about NCL for you? Because we have not sailed them a lot. We are far from experts, but we do like them, and we have been on them, and we've been on them recently, and we're going to be on them in another 21 days.
Wanda says they have an unlimited drinks package. Yes, they do. And it covers, so the Norwegian runs this thing called a free at sea program, and they have all these offers, and when you book your cruise, you get to pick up to a certain number of offers. With a balcony cabin or higher, you get you don't have to pick, they give them all to you. But one of the things they include is an unlimited drink package. And for those of us, and when you book a group, everybody in the group gets the same amenities. So if you want to be the one to coordinate the group, you can decide what those amenities are going to be. So for the vloggers, we're all getting the onboard credit. We're getting the Wi-Fi, which we've heard is not the best Wi-Fi.
It's not the upgraded Wi-Fi. It's the simple.
If you want to upgrade the Wi-Fi, it's recommended to do that.
Can I pause you for 1 second right there? Let's just put, because we're still here right there, like right on Wi-Fi. So let's talk about it real quick. What are the differences in Wi-Fi packages on any line? Your basic, most like standard one that comes like on NCL, the one that's going to come with the package, on Royal and Carnival. So that bottom line Wi-Fi package is going to basically let you check your email, get some notifications, maybe text message on the ship, or send those Wi-Fi messages. But it's not going to stream. You're not going to be watching YouTube. You are not going to be, upload or what. You're going to be hanging on your social media platforms, your TikTok, your Facebook. It's not going to be coming through, and you're going to be frustrated. Sometimes there's a middle package and then an upper package, but the packages beyond that usually come down to minutes, time, and then that streaming ability. Just like when you go on an airplane too. Sometimes the airplanes have that as well.
When we were on the NCL Prima a couple months ago, we had this basic package, and it definitely didn't cut it for us, for our needs. There were several times that we wanted to try to go live on YouTube to kind of share some of that experience with all of you, and we were not able to do that. So we couldn't even upload like a couple seconds. Because we love all of you, we are going to upgrade our internet so we can go live from the vloggers, because I'm sure that nobody else on that ship is going to be doing that. So I'm pretty sure.
I have a feeling it's not going to matter that we upgrade, because I think that ship is going to be whatever.
But there's a ton of comments here, and I want to click through them because there's some great tips and some great questions. Wanda says there is no formal night on NCL, which is correct. There is no formal night. Most 7-night cruises that we do on other lines have 2 formal nights that are optional. But they still designate them. Formal night, which I'm kind of looking forward to that. I don't feel like a formal night this week.
I love formal nights.
I know you do.
But I'll say this. On NCL, they do have some premium restaurants. And if you're going to pay for the nicer restaurants, I have seen on more than any other ship, NCL, that, not talking about maybe like your celebrities, your princesses, your whatever. But talking about let's talk about those 3 or 4 basic ones. You got your NCL, your Royal, Carnival, and even Disney. I have never seen any other line hold to the standards of their nicer restaurants or their upscale restaurants. I watch them say, we want you to have a collar shirt on. I've watched them say, sir, you need to remove your hat. They do that. So where there's not a formal night, if you do plan on eating at the nicer restaurants, slacks or long pants are in order for them too. They will turn you away unless you're a child with shorts on. So yeah, you don't have to dress formally, but if you plan on eating at a nice restaurant and paying for that specialty dining in that nice restaurant, they want you to look the part.
Yes. So let's see. CruiseNet says they're still going to dress up.
I'm happy to hear that.
Hopefully with a
I can't
dinosaur.
wait. I plan on. I'm dressing like nicer, but not my nicest. How's that?
Blaine has a question. He says, as a TA, do you find their website user-friendly to book clients? I find it confusing, and it doesn't take much to get me more confused than
It is my least favorite.
I tell you, Blaine.
Sorry, least favorite.
Once
you learn it, though,
the first time I looked at it, I was like, this is the most antiquated,
so old school,
stupid thing I've ever seen in my life.
But we're in 2023.
Now that we've kind of worked our way through it for a couple bookings, it's still not good, but it makes
Who said that, Blaine?
sense.
Blaine, listen, we did need help. We needed somebody to help us walk us through it, and we have helped others. We've walked them through it. If you need some help, you reach out to us. You let us know, and we can help you with any questions you have. Not to say that we're going to have all the answers, but we're getting more familiar with it, more comfortable with it. So we'd be happy to help.
So 500 Travelers asked, and I don't think we said hello to Laura yet, so thank you for joining
Hi, I
us.
saw you guys pop in earlier. I didn't even see your comment. It was scrolling so fast, and
she says, one night cruise, I don't know, they've done NCL. I don't feel like we really got the feel for it. What was the vibe of NCL? And that's, that's kind of hard for us to answer.
That's a great question. It is hard to answer.
It is good because the two NCL ships that we have been on are the NCL Pride of America, which is the ship that goes around Hawaii, which is completely different than anything else we've ever been on.
Can we do a whole live just on that ship? That we could talk forever on.
That was like,
it was a long time ago, but
13
the Pride of America is a wonderful ship. It cruises around the islands of Hawaii. It'll stay overnight it'll port over or dock overnight, so you can get off and on the ship, whatever. But it stays in American waters, so they have to adhere to all of the American laws of the sea, or I don't know, whatever. There's no casino on board. There definitely different hours that the crew can work. Everything shuts down super, super, super early. Just a very different cruising experience. So that was a very different vibe. And I love that we were in Hawaii. We love Hawaii. I actually lived some time in Hawaii. Amazing place.
You have to answer questions shorter because we're 44 comments behind.
Sorry. All right. Anyway, the vibe depends on the ship you are and where you are.
But Tony says one of the other free at sea they offer is the free flight for your second passenger. Now,
has anybody taken advantage of that in the chat? If you have, let us know.
Well, let us know, but we're gonna have to scroll through.
Tony, do you want to take advantage of that? Have you and would you?
No. So, but the thing about it is Norwegian books your flights for you, and you usually don't find out until very shortly before your trip. So that's. And then this is a very good point here too, and we've said this to a couple people. So Lee, thank you for saying that. NCL seems more initially, but apples to apples, it's about the same once you add the drinks, the Wi-Fi, the special dining, but flight included is a huge thing with current flight costs. Yes, absolutely. So as long as you're flexible with your travel costs, and we've heard that what they try to do when you're booking flights, so as long as you're on the same reservation, usually you're on the same flight, but not necessarily always. And if you're traveling with other people, there's a high percentage chance that you might not end up in the same space.
I don't want to give pros or we're not going to go super long on the answer in that question, but when they book your flight, it's going to be last minute. You're not going to necessarily be coming in ahead of time. Yeah, sure, your cruise is covered, but it's just, there's so many things, and I have not heard very good reviews on it. Where I will stand by.
Oh, look who just got you built this guy.
Hey, Bill.
We were supposed to talk to you today, and we didn't.
Where I will recommend cruising NCL, I'm not so sure personally if I would recommend the flight, the free flight program that they have. But we could talk.
I don't know
more
what
in
this
depth
was
if
in
you have questions about
response to, but I say that all the time. I'm sure it was something I said earlier. So we're trying to get caught up here. Pants are. Don't you hate pants? I don't know. Let's see here. Every vlogger's. Oh, we're talking about the Wi-Fi still. So every vlogger's going to get the upgraded Wi-Fi, which means no one's going to get premium Wi-Fi, probably. So that's true. A Speedo is all you really need to have to pack. Coming from Josh, which K. That's that. Hello, call me V. Hello. Thank you for joining us. Somebody else, PJs are long pants. That's true. This is very true for formal life. You gotta wear long pants. Let's see. Hello. Trying to get caught up. Somebody has. Wanda says she's just going to get the regular Wi-Fi to post on her socials. I don't go live at zero upload videos. I like to enjoy my groups. That's true. That's a good point. Actually, we'd probably do that more. I think we just kind of want this is going to be a very different cruise for us, so I'm not really sure what's going to happen. So I just kind of want to be prepared.
Yeah.
So.
We call them.
We're back to flights.
Listen.
Oh my God.
This is something that we dubbed ourselves.
I agree.
We started it, and I haven't seen many people doing it, but I'm sure that they will. We call them live-ishes, where we film something, we record it very quickly, and we upload it immediately without editing it.
Oh, our live-ish.
That's what I just said.
Oh, yes,
our live-ishes.
Done that in a while.
So we started that when we were on Liberty, actually.
Yes.
We would film something, and actually it was because of
necessity.
It was so early in YouTube. We didn't have the ability to go live yet. So what we started to do was we would just record something really quick, live, upload it immediately. It didn't have a thumbnail, it didn't have a lot, and we called it our live-ish because we had just filmed it. It wasn't edited, and we uploaded it. We like to do that on cruises. We like to give like quick updates where we're not actually live, but we'll just film something and then hook up to the Wi-Fi and then upload it and share it with everybody. And then we can go on and continue with our day. It's not like we're reading through the chat. It's not like we're interacting with you, but it's like we're actually bringing it to you live.
Right. So I caught up with the chat. It looks like we didn't miss too. Oh, except for Amanda saying, how we cruise, he is not allowed to wear a Speedo ever. So I'm going to throw this out there. Maybe you're going to get with Josh from Moonlight. There's a bet going on that we missed Josh, and I apologize. Like I said, I was back and forth between the dishes and the kids and all that. So I do want to hear more about this bet that involves some attire that Josh is going to have to wear if some funds are raised.
I missed
most of it, but I heard $500 and I heard a Speedo.
Wait, where is that?
It's Josh. If you're still here from Moonlight, maybe drop the details of that, because that sounded somewhere between interesting and scary. So
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I have very little idea of what I'm talking about, but that's why
we have a question.
Yes, I see that. I'm going to get back to that. So, Call Me V says about your live issues.
Thank you. We like them. Yeah, we love our live
those vids. So we never have in the past, because when we did them previously,
I don't even know if premieres were a thing, and if they were, they just weren't. But we didn't know about them. I mean, our channel is now almost a year and a half, but we're well over a year now, but well under a year or 2 years. So we're learning as we go. It's a great idea to premiere those, but
So our first vlogs, our first true vlogs were like Julie said on the Liberty of the Seas test sailing out of Galveston in September 2021, and we wanted to go live, and YouTube didn't let us because we didn't have enough subscribers at the time. So thank you to all of you.
I think that's changed. I think you can go live anytime. You could go live from your laptop at the time, but not from your phone. That was something the thing. Because then remember when we tried to go live from the Harbor House.
Go back and watch that video. Goodness. That was terrible.
That was our first live-ish. Because we're like, we struggled, we couldn't connect, it wasn't working, it was horrible. And then finally we're just like, fine, we're just gonna record something and upload it, and that was the inception of the first live-ish.
The Speedo thing is coming out here, so let's.
Oh boy.
Okay, so.
But I think that we will premiere that. That's a good idea. Thank you.
Okay, so I gotta scroll up because now we got budgie smugglers here. So.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Maybe we shouldn't have brought this topic up, because I agree it did sound disturbing. Blaine says he will donate $500 for Josh not to wear a Speedo. And here we go again with the Jerry Lewis telethon. This is like 2 nights in a row here. Let's see. I'm just going to sit back at the bar and watch all the competition between all the vloggers. I don't see it as competition, though, Wanda. Like this, I mean, yeah, I'm seeing some of that, but we're honestly looking forward to meeting like everybody. We just want to say hello to everybody.
You know what? Personalities are so different out there. Like there's some.
I know
everybody that we've come in contact with and that we communicate with is super cool. Everybody in this chat, I can say, is
Blaine's donating because he wants to wear Speedos now, and then Josh is in jean shorts. I don't know what's happening.
Hey, I just had a thought. Normally we see.
Oh, okay. Now it makes sense. This is a John Bourbon thing.
I hope that Johnny Bourbon is gonna make an appearance. Yeah.
But I don't think Moonlight's joining us on Vloggers.
No, yeah, you guys aren't, right?
I wish you were. We'll have to get you on another cruise, like possibly the Howie Cruise Group Cruise, June 23rd, 2023, out of Bayonne, New Jersey, on the Oasis of the Seas, heading down to Port Canaveral, Nassau, Bahamas, and Perfect Day at Coco Cay, because there is still one room left on that cruise.
One room on that.
I had to get that in
our group.
I had to get
we
that in.
We can pull more, but there's not many left on the ship. It's almost sold out.
So I had to get your.
No, I was just gonna say though before that. Normally Z pops in. Z has not popped in, so I wonder if he's still sleeping after 10 hours yesterday.
Z may still be sleeping off yesterday.
He's probably taking
that was a fun time, and I'm glad he had that. But glad you clarified.
Love it. Photobomb all lives. Yes.
I was thinking tomorrow's live might be quite interesting. So on tomorrow's Have Luggageable Travels, tune in to see Josh in a Speedo. That's how rumors start.
And that's how you listen. Everybody will be sitting there waiting.
Well, it's on the internet. It's got to be true.
Let's see. How many people can we get waiting to see Josh in a Speedo?
Let's see. My first cruise, I was scared for life with the ladies' yellow. Oh, yeah, there's definitely some. So people watching on a cruise ship is definitely one of our favorite. I don't know how to go back to anything.
I love people watching. No, can we go back to just talking about the vloggers for a minute? Can I share something with you guys? And I haven't shared this with you yet because it happened tonight.
Oh, what else did you buy?
No. Well, there's probably something in my trunk that I am going to tell you that I bought 20 months ago or 20 years ago.
Well, I just hope it's like a body or something like that. Because
No. So the kids have been watching vlogs. They love to watch vlogs. That's what started our whole channel. And they love cruise vlogs and they love seeing. So they're watching things about the celebration today. And it's so funny because I started watching. I was cleaning up the house and cleaning up Christmas, and I peek up in behind them, and then I jump in and I watch. And as we get to know you guys, and not necessarily, and actually nobody in this chat, but as we get to know you guys, and then we go back and we watch either a vlog that we watched before or a new vlog, and we start to see more come out of that. Like just you see them in a different light once you know them. It's pretty funny. So I'm really curious to get to know the vloggers that are on the Vloggers Extravaganza, and also see the people who want to meet them, who know them through their vlogs, and how they perceive them. It's such a different perspective, and your perspectives change immediately once you know somebody on a personal level. So it's very, very cool. And I hope that you guys get to know us through our live chats. And I hope that you get the chance to get to know us on any cruise ship.
Oh, absolutely.
And would love your feedback on, we think that we're exactly who we are, and I know we are exactly who we are, but what do people perceive? I don't know. These are the silly things that my brain goes off. Come on, Tony, one cabin left.
Well, I got this here. Meg has the early notice for the Helping Hands for Cruise-a-thon is happening February 9th through 12th. Make sure you get links and details posted for that. Make sure you guys check that out if you haven't checked out Helping Hands for Cruising. That's definitely a great thing to be a part of. Laura wants to know what Little Debbie compliments Speedos. You'll find out tomorrow night. Tony says there's one cabin
banana
left.
Cream pie. This is why I can't be improv.
Maybe we should just end this. We are at 67 minutes. We have gone beyond our usual time, and we appreciate the fact that 27 of you are still watching this train wreck. So, All right, so I hope he's still in here. For the 27 of you in here,
we're behind in the chat.
I know we're 40 something messages behind. So hopefully, but that was only a couple minutes ago. So it was hopefully Zip is still here. But Zip is the best waiter in the Royal Caribbean fleet. And
if we love you.
So I know Zip, I believe you're just starting a new contract, or you're just about to start a new contract. So let us know in the chat,
right?
Yeah.
And let
us know in the chat. Would ship you on.
Zip.
I believe he's back on
Navigator
out of LA. So if you are on the Navigator, please go up
Mexican
and give
Riviera.
Zip a big hug from us.
If you ever run into Zip, you make sure you say hello to him. He is awesome. We absolutely love you. And we're so happy that you tuned in and said hello to us. Oh my goodness. We cannot wait. We know we'll see you on the seas again. Happy to see that you're doing well. Love knowing that your family is well. And so guys, the crew, let's just take a minute then to plug the crew. I don't care how far I'm in the chat. The crew is so important. The crew are what make those ships run. The crew work endless hours, and they're leaving their families. And I know that we're preaching to the choir here. I know we are, but this is hopefully going to replay to somebody who's watching our stuff and trying to learn about cruising. And I can say, the kids miss you too. Zip, your name is a regular name in our household. You are just part of our family. Know that. So please be good to the crew. Please, recognize them. Learn from them, talk to them, learn where they're from. I know, because we love them all, and we love you, Zip. Learn where they're from, talk to them about their families, because you know what, they're serving you, and they're waiting on you and your family. I mean, what a great experience too to be able to share with our kids.
Yes, absolutely.
You and your life too. So we so appreciate you. We really, really do.
We have some people jumping in here too. We have Mr. Timmy Ray.
I don't want to take any thunder away from Zip. We love Zip so much. But Ferry actually went to the airport today.
Yes.
So Ferry's another crew member that we got to know pretty well. And he was just home for a good amount of time, and he is at the airport traveling back to. Is he going back to Oasis?
Tony is on Navigator in June. So Zip, Tony.
There you go.
Right? Yes, and
there you go, Tony. Make sure you find Zip.
This is what this community is about: bringing people together.
Tony, message us. Zip,
yes.
We'll make sure you guys get Zip. Yes. We will premiere that.
I'm so happy.
That picture.
That's good. That's good.
And you know what? Zip is awesome. They're all awesome, guys. Get to know your Zip. Get to know your ferry. Get to know your cruise people, because they're your crew. They're awesome.
Yes, and now we got to figure out a way to screenshot this, and for it's on YouTube.
Yeah, it's gonna be saved.
Somebody at Royal Caribbean in the chat. There we go.
And this is why I book flights without telling him. Yes, it does. The crew is what makes it memorable. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, you do need to meet Zip. I hope everybody gets to meet Zip. Yeah, ZIPP. Yep.
Yeah, Zip. And Meg, Meg, and who's just joined us here is the callers have joined us.
Hey!
You caught us right before
Mark and Nate, what's going down, guys?
All up here, and you have missed. I don't know what you've missed. You
just saved yourself. No, we actually.
I'm halfway between just run away or go watch the replay.
Again, we're preaching to the choir because everybody in this chat, I know you all appreciate your crew, but Mark and Nate are another bunch that they say, you know what, yeah, recognize your crew.
No, we're the ones who are sorry, I think. I don't know. This is
we talked about the little marital dispute we had this week over travel arrangements. So yeah.
Oh boy. Look forward to your vids on vloggers, what not to wear, and your vids on what lotions are you wearing. And with that,
do you know what, Plummy? Do you know what I'm looking forward to? I'm looking forward to all the vlogs that I haven't done yet because there's still all this content sitting in my files and my phone, and
we still have
right here our external.
We still have.
It's all right here, guys. There's no excuse because we love doing what we do.
We still have plenty to bring you from the Carnival Magic. We have plenty to bring you from Oasis of the Seas.
I promise it's coming.
Julie's got some from her solo venture on Oasis of the Seas, and we have some NCL Prima stuff left to do, I think, right?
I'm going to give it, on the Prima, we actually met Raquel from MH Adventures, Family Adventures, and that's one of the vlogs that our kids came across today looking at the celebration because they're family traveling with 3 kids. Raquel, great job. She does some great content, so if you get a chance and you haven't already, especially if you're looking for content with kids, check out Raquel from MH Family Adventures. Anyway, my point is, I don't know, I lost my point. Yeah, okay. What did Call Me V say?
I wanted to put our email up just in case.
Well, she said something, and that's what sparked that memory in my head.
Oh, she said,
I don't know. Okay. Anyway, don't worry about it. Anyway,
apologies.
The kids were watching.
Here. I lost my. Here's your point. There we go. I lost my point. Here's your point.
I don't know. I have no point.
It's a great point, but hey, listen. You have a great point, but if you wear a hat, perhaps no one will notice. So we're behind. So we do have 2 group cruises coming up. We've got the Oasis of the Seas in June with 1 room left. We've got the Anthem of the Seas in November with plenty of space left and a really great price. So if you're going to be in the Northeast anytime and you'd like to cruise with the How We Cruise channel, definitely reach out to us at howwecruise@gmail.com and ask us about any of those, and we'll be more than happy to get you some more information, get you booked. If you will be in Narlands in 21 days, we will be there. We expect hugs and no Speedos.
Did you skip over Eddie's question?
Where?
He asked, is this going to be a 10-hour block?
Oh. No, I got to go to work tomorrow, man. Like,
I know. Guys, we had so much fun tonight.
We
always
love
do.
all this.
We
love all you.
We love chatting with you.
We love doing the vlogs. We love doing the lives. We love doing, and this whole cruising thing that we do that goes along with it. So we can't wait to meet all you guys in a couple weeks that are going to be on that cruise. And for those of you who are not going to be on that cruise,
I could.
We'll meet you as soon as we can, as soon as we can get on a ship or somewhere, or just fly up to Jersey and we'll take you out for pork roll. That seems to be what we do. But until then, we will be live again next Sunday night. There will be some more lives this week. We know Have Luggage will be live tomorrow night. I believe Huddles will be live on Tuesday. I know Ocean's live on Tuesday.
Close ours. When are you guys?
Drop your lives real quick in the chat before we shut this.
Eddie Lugo, when are you live? Yeah. All right, guys. Yeah, drop in the chat. We'll make sure we share them. Feel free to share your links to our community page or our Facebook page.
Yes, many have done that, and we do want to encourage that. There are some pages that don't encourage that, but yes, definitely, if you're going to be live, if you're going to be doing something cool, definitely post it in our Facebook group on our Facebook page. We love to know what everybody's up to and when we can try to hang out with you. A lot of times we're jumping in and out while we're putting the kids down or
Have Luggage is going to be on Ocean on Tuesday, right before Eddie and Laura, or right after. It's like, or you guys, they're around the same time.
So okay, so here we'll hit these real quick. Here we got
Blaine's gonna be live on Friday the 20th. Okay.
Tuesday you got so Monday have Luggage will travel. Tuesday you got Huddle and Ocean to Ocean. I'm getting there. I
know. I don't want you to miss anything.
I'm not. I got it. I'm on it.
I'm always looking out for you.
Eddie. Yeah, that's what you're doing. Eddie is Thursday at noon Eastern. Y'all. V will be Thursday interview. Ooh, who are we interviewing? tune in to find out.
Yeah.
Blaine will be live on the 20th, last one before the cruise. Colazars do their live after their premiere every Sunday, but we can move it around. The party was definitely here tonight. It was a party of some kind. And then huddles are Tuesday. We said that. We got that one. And then, yes, thank you, Have Luggage, for posting link. Yes, definitely post up in there. And then if you follow PSV Odyssey, he always puts a good schedule up of who's going to be live every day. Why fly? Definitely drive. I agree. And then Ocean to Ocean will be 9 p.m. So they'll be after huddles, it sounds like. And I clicked on the wrong one. Wanda, I'm sorry. Wanda will be live the 21st at 4 p.m. That's a Saturday, I think. Right, the 20th. Okay. And on the 20th, we're all going to log on and sing Happy Birthday to Eddie Lugo.
Ooh, happy birthday. I'm not going to sing it.
All right, not now. Well, we get flagged. You get flagged if you sing Happy Birthday, I think. So thank you all for joining us.
And I guess we will
see you on
the seas.